What if I told you your dream home might be hiding something off the books behind that grand fireplace? Maybe a passage underneath that fancy floor tile, a hidden trapdoor, and behind that bookshelf? Oh yeah, definitely a secret room. Today we're diving into 10 real-life homes with secret rooms no one was supposed to find. Some whimsical, some horrifying, and some that will absolutely ruin the way you look at old mansions forever. One of these homes literally had a room no one found until the owner died. Another was built like a funhouse by a serial killer. You've been warned, but hey, if you're the kind of person who's ever knocked on walls just in case one swings open to reveal a secret lair, this one's for you. Let's start with the weirdest mansion west of the Mississippi.
10.
The Winchester Mystery House, San Jose, California. Let's be honest, if paranoia were a floor plan, it would look exactly like this place. Sarah Winchester, heiress to the Winchester rifle fortune, poured her grief, guilt, and a whole lot of money into building a home that makes zero architectural sense. We're talking staircases that lead to nowhere, windows built into floors, and secret doors that open into brick walls. One room completely hidden behind a panel. No one even knew it existed until after Sarah died, and inside were priceless artifacts she'd hidden away like she was expecting a ghostly home invasion. The whole place feels like it was designed by M.C. Escher on a haunted bender, and you know what? People still haven't found everything. If there's ever a mansion that deserves its own horror movie universe, this is it.
9.
The Biltmore Estate, Asheville, North Carolina. Ah yes, the home of George Vanderbilt, who apparently looked at castles and said, needs more secrecy. This place has 250 rooms, so yeah, there's bound to be a few tucked away, but the one that gets people talking. A door hidden behind a bookshelf in the library that leads to a discreet passage. It was designed for the staff and family to sneak around without interrupting the high society vibe. Imagine guests chatting over brandy while a butler goes through a hidden door behind them. It's peak rich person stealth. Basically, if Batman had a summer home during the Gilded Age, this would be it. Also, fun fact, the Biltmore is the largest privately owned house in the US, which just feels like showing off at this point.
8.
Hogwarts Castle. Yes, it's fictional. Sort of. Okay, yes, Hogwarts doesn't exist, but the real-world inspiration behind it does. Alnwick Castle in the UK, where they filmed parts of the Harry Potter films, was once home to actual real secret passages. Back in the 1500s, during the Reformation, priest holes were carved into walls to hide Catholic priests from persecution. So, while J.K. Rowling gave us the Room of Requirement, real English castles had their own version of magical disappearing rooms, just with a lot less butterbeer and way more religious oppression. This is the crossover no one asked for. Catholic hide-and-seek meets Hogwarts aesthetic.
7.
The Murder Castle, Chicago, Illinois. This one's not funny. H.H. Holmes, America's first known serial killer, built a hotel in Chicago during the 1893 World's Fair that was less hospitality and more death trap. Secret rooms, trapdoors, soundproof chambers, and gas lines that could be triggered remotely. It wasn't just a hotel, it was a murder factory. People checked in, and, well, you know how that sentence ends. The murder castle was eventually torn down, but the legend of its design, a literal maze of horror, still messes people up to this day. It's the kind of house that proves secret rooms aren't always built for fun or flair. Sometimes they're built to hide unthinkable things. Also, small PSA, if the guy designing your hotel insists on drawing the blueprints himself and keeps changing contractors, maybe don't stay there.
6.
Dunham Castle, Wayne, Illinois. This one's less infamous and more shrouded in mystery. Dunham Castle is a private residence designed to look like a European fortress, and rumor has it, tunnels and secret chambers run underneath it. There's no formal blueprint on display for the public, which only makes the urban legends swirl harder. Is it just aesthetic flair, or is someone hosting Clue in real life every weekend? Honestly, it's the lack of documentation that makes it even more fascinating. In an age where everyone overshares on Zillow, a big stone fortress with zero transparency? Absolutely suspicious, and I love it.
5.
Casa, Loma, Toronto, Canada. Sir Henry Pellet, businessman, knight, and guy who really wanted to live like Batman. Casa Loma is a full-on Gothic revival mansion with a few surprises under the hood. There's a secret tunnel that connects the main house to the stables, because walking outside like a peasant was clearly beneath him. There's also a hidden wine cellar because, let's be honest, if you're storing Bordeaux from the 1800s, you don't just toss it next to the Frosted Flakes. The whole place is basically what would happen if Dracula got into Canadian real estate. It's dramatic, secretive, and just a little bit unhinged in the best way.
4.
The Breakers, Newport, Rhode Island. Another one from the Vanderbilt family, because if there's one thing they knew how to do, it was build beautiful houses that also happened to have escape routes. The Breakers is a 70-room summer home that casually includes secret servant passages and even a hidden safe room. When you have so much art and furniture that's technically museum grade, a panic room just becomes part of the floor plan. Also, the concealed corridors let the staff move around without being seen, which is very Downton Abbey meets Ocean's 11. Say what you will about the one percenters, but they sure knew how to make architecture interesting.
3.
Lalaurie Mansion, New Orleans, Louisiana. This one's dark, like really dark. The Lalaurie Mansion is infamous for the cruelty of Delphine Lalaurie, who tortured enslaved people in secret upstairs rooms. After a fire in 1834, rescuers uncovered a hidden attic chamber where some of the worst abuses in American domestic history were revealed. And it wasn't even public knowledge until that fire forced it out into the open. Today, it's one of the most haunted homes in New Orleans. The secret rooms here weren't whimsical, they were horrifying, and their discovery pulled back a curtain on unspeakable cruelty. A necessary reminder that architecture can hide horrors as much as it hides treasure.
2.
Monticello, Charlottesville, Virginia. Thomas Jefferson was a founding father, sure, but also low-key an inventor nerd. His estate, Monticello, had hidden storage compartments and a concealed dumbwaiter system, specifically designed to bring wine up from the cellar without disturbing his guests. Now, that's hospitality. He also built secret alcoves and pivoting doors before that was even a Pinterest idea. It's like if your grandpa were secretly building Bond gadgets into his farmhouse. The man was obsessed with efficiency, and it shows. And honestly, who doesn't want a hidden wine elevator? That's not even a joke. That's just goals.
1.
Chateau de Versailles, Versailles, France. This is the mother of all secret room homes. Versailles is opulence incarnate, but behind its gold-trimmed mirrors and endless halls were secret apartments. Marie Antoinette famously had her own private suite hidden away from public life, which she accessed through concealed doors. Some passages allowed for quick escapes or discreet rendezvous, depending on the royal scandal of the week. It's peak let them eat cake energy when your house is so big and your schedule so scandalous that you need secret tunnels just to dodge the paparazzi of the 18th century. Royals, man. All right, real talk. You ever just stare at your bedroom wall and wish it'd open up to a mysterious passageway or a secret lab? Same. And now you know some of the world's most iconic homes actually have that kind of mystery built in, whether it's for ghosts, escape plans, or just hoarding wine. If you made it this far, I respect you. You now officially know more about secret rooms than most real estate agents. Smash the subscribe if you want more weird architecture, hidden history, and all the delightfully bizarre things that get left out of house tours. And hey, next time you visit a fancy mansion, tap on a wall or two. You never know. See you in the next one.